What's up, my meatballs? It's Aaronitmar. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I thought we just might show you all where you start off when you restart the game. You end up back in Link's house, and this is convenient because this is where we need to be next. We need to be in this area next for the next section of things we're going to be doing before we start Kakariko Village, because there are things we can do before Kakariko, and then there are things we do in Kakariko before we actually scale up Death Mountain. So, let's go ahead and make our way. We actually need to go over to the Lost Woods, and this is required, mandatory I was going to say, but required in the game. So in order to progress, you actually need to go and do this. I'm not sure how you would actually know how to do this. Those of you who have played this know what I'm talking about. I don't know how you would actually know. But, welcome to the Lost Woods. This place is very confusing. If you take the wrong exit, the wrong pathway, I should say, you get spat back out into Kokiri Forest. So that's something you need to be made aware of. But it's very, very simple to tell the difference between a path that you can go through and a path you can't. So first off, a path that you can go through is completely black. This way is an alternate pathway, so it's sort of a little bit different than what's it called? Than the rest of them. But it is completely black, and if you see this one, the one we got spat back in, it's got a little bit of white down there in the center, and that little bit of white indicates that it is a path that you can't take, because you'll get spat back out. And that's one way. The second way, in which we'll learn soon, is to follow the music. So you see the music got louder when we got closer to this door. When we get further away, it gets quieter. So that's another way to tell how to how to know where to go, traverse through the Lost Woods. And there's one thing I forgot to do really quickly, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, which is if you go over here and if we backflip over this trunk, there's Gold Skulltula number 8. And we're gonna be able to backflip for this. If Link would turn. There we go. And there we go. Gold Skulltula number 8. Alright, oh, that was weird. Alright, backflip. No, that's not the right way, Link. That's the right way. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and head back to Lost Woods, because that is where we're going to need to go next. I just wanted to get that Gold Skulltula out of the way, because I knew if I did not do it, it would go forgotten. And I'd probably be like at the end of the LP and wondering where this last Gold Skulltula is. So, there's that. So we're going to be doing some side stuff as well as doing the one required thing to progress through the game. The side stuff will be beneficial as it will advance our ability to do certain things. I'll show you when we get there. So the first one is this. There's this little target looking thing. If we hit it, right bullseye 3 times in a row, you'll know by the 100 that pops up. If you don't hit bullseye, it'll show up as 30. This little Deku scrub comes out. He says, "Cool, you're great! You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. It's not too hard with a controller that just stays still when you don't move it. I have to give a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it!" And he spits out at us a Deku Seeds bullet bag. Now we can hold 40 as opposed to the usual 30. So that's nice. We've got basically 10 more seeds. To 10 more rounds of ammo, per se. Alright, so if you come down here, there's this little stump here. If you stand on it, these 2 Skull Kids come on, and you need to pull your ocarina in front of them. Follow along with our song on your ocarina. We'll lead you into it. And basically it gives you a randomized song that you play on the ocarina, and you have to make it to, I believe, 8 notes in order to get what we're aiming for. So I'll meet you when we hit the final song. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. So we get a green rupee. So now we're gonna have to continue playing and we'll begin to escalate in prizes. So let's go ahead and hit yes and join them in their song once more. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. This time we get 5 rupees. And we're going to want to play again. So let's play again. And for beating the song 3 times in a row, they will give us a heart piece. This is our 3rd one, so we're only one more to get our health upgraded 1 unit. Alright, so now that we have we've gotten the 2 side things we wanted to get, we're gonna need to head over to the required part now. So, I forget where we are. I believe we came from here. Okay, we came from here, so we want to go here. Alright, let's following the music. Crap! Hey, over here! Hoo-hoo! Link, good to see you again. Listen to this. Hoo-hoo! After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is where we wanted to go. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh! What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune, too. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Don't, no! Gosh, I don't want to hear what you say again. Go, no! Freaking Kabora Gabora! That's his name, Kapora Gabora. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoo-hoo! Alright, so thank you, Kapora Gabora, for wasting our time on something I already explained. Alright, so we came from... not from here, from here. So we want to follow the music. It's getting stronger over here. We want to go this way. I mostly have this memorized, so that's how I know where to go. Alright, go straight. I believe we go left here. Yep. I believe right now. Yes, right. This is the only one that, with the music being stronger, that will have the white center. And that is because, when we enter into it, instead of being spat back out, we're sent to the Sacred Forest Meadow. And oh, here's a new enemy we haven't encountered yet. Is a wolfo. Draw close to you and watch it move carefully. Attack when it drops its guard. If you attack it, it will defend with its arms. So it's sort of kind of weird because it like clangs like metal. But like that. But I believe one more hit should do it. Come on, dude. Alright, there we go. And that opens that up. So, be careful down here because there are Deku scrubs everywhere. We can go... not that way. Let's go this way. I believe there's a 5 rupee in here. Or a 1. Never mind, I lied. And these ones, you just kill. The red ones are the evil ones, whereas the brown ones, which are much bigger, are actually the ones that will sell you things. We haven't encountered those yet, but they, the brown ones and the bigger ones will both sell you things. Or at least the bigger ones. I think the brown ones just sort of run away when you hit them. Alright. What am I doing? We don't even need to worry about this guy. And go this way. And we have 3 more to encounter here. This place will become very, very important later, but for now we just need it for one thing. Come on, dude. These things are so annoying because they run away. Alright. So we'll walk up these steps. I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel... this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Great, great! Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's... Oh, we already heard that. Alright, so now we've learned Saria's song, which is actually a required component that will be coming up on soon enough. So now we want to go ahead and we're going to head back to the Lost Woods. There's one more thing we want to do in the Lost Woods. But we can only do it with Saria's song, so that's why we had to get Saria's song before we do this. And let's go ahead and take this shortcut, so we don't have to encounter the Mad Scrubs. I remember their names. They are Mad Scrubs, the red ones. They're the ones that just flail at you, and they're the only ones you can kill. The Deku Scrubs, there's somewhere that says that, I believe it's a Minish Cat that says, they spit at you because that's what happens when they try and talk, and they just want to sell you things, but when they try and talk... Oh my gosh, not you again! Woohoo! Did you learn an Ocarina song from Saria? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know, other than a song that you don't know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed, just like this. Hoot 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 hoot. I don't want to hear what you said again. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. Hoot hoot. Alright, so as I was saying, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, something about Mad Scrubs. Alright, so we want to exit Lost Woods, so just go ahead and take the exit that takes you back, because this is the quickest way to get back to where we need to go. Alright. So, if we head this way, what's his face? This Skull Kid will be here. Let's see what Navi says about it. Is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He might be our friend if we do something. Well, he might be. So he looks like he wants to play a song, so let's go ahead and pull out our ocarina. You know Saria's song. We should be friends. Here, take this. And we get our 4th heart piece. So now we have completed an entire new heart container, which puts us at 5 units of life. Hi, do you think my face is kind of plain? It's just not very unusual. Oh, that'll become important later. Just don't worry about that right now. Just that's all we need right now. Alright, and one more thing before we finish up this video, because it's getting a little bit long. Talk to this Deku Scrub here. Business Scrub, actually. Let's see. I surrender! To make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku Sticks, but it'll cost you 40 rupees. That sounds like a deal to me. Alright, so now we can carry up to 20 Deku Sticks, which is 20, or 10 more than we could before, which is actually double the amount. And so I actually only paid 37 rupees for that, because he gave us 3 rupees back for whatever reason. Alright, so thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Next time we're going to head over to Kakariko and do the things that there are to do there, because there are quite a few. So, we're going to go ahead and do that next time. So as I exit Lost Woods, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you then. Have a fantastic day.